Yes, thanks, Lofty. Let's go ahead and spade this.
That's what it is, just saying.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah,
That's
the
why
M1 IP is gonna be garbage.
How fucking dumb are these geese? Like, their dead friends are all over the
they're
ground.
fucking
around me.
geese. What kind of question was that?
Their dead friends are all over the ground around me.
How
They
much
just keep coming in.
How much money do geese give you?
Like 500 a pop.
Okay,
When
that
did
seems like
France have an F-84G?
What was that, Chaos?
It seems like a really good way to get money, except you gotta also buy a lot of ammo too.
Has France always had an F-84G?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
163, please. I've
never
that
really
after
Hey,
seen
this,
bud.
Lofty.
Fuck you.
Well.
Alright. Let me know how this stream looks, by the way, guys. Damn. So it seems to be pretty dang fast. And as far as I know, it's just got the same gun as the T-64B. So it's got the same shells and everything. The only difference is the hull, as far as I know. That's the only difference. Yeah, I like the look and the feel of it. How do you get all those eagles? They gave them to me so I could test a Valorant F server. Look at the armor on this thing. So it's kind of hard to tell just how much armor it has on this. Let's see. Can it pen itself? Huh. Apparently at the top of the upper glacis it can. Let's see if a 2A4 can pen it. With let's try APDS. Wow, yeah. Leo 2A4 can pen it basically everywhere. It seems like there's some trolley angles and stuff, but as far as I know, it's definitely going to be a lot more mobile than the T-64B. Let's see, T-80B max speed 70 kilometers per hour, while T-64B 60 kilometers per hour. Wow. That is a hell of a difference. Your random player get access to the dev server? Yep. Just Google like War Thunder dev server download and it should be like the first thing. Let's see. Apparently there's a new MA163? I'm not seeing it. Let's see what else there is. The TAM. This thing looks weird as hell. Is that a Leo 2K turret? Kind Kind of a cool camo though. Yeah, it's not there, Lofty. I'm sorry. Alright, let's try out the TAM. $385mm a pen at 9.0. That's not bad. It's also got HeatFS and Hesh, so if you like using that stuff. Improved optics. Wonder if that's gonna be a big thing. Alright, let's see. 400mm a pen on the HeatFS and 385 on the Sabo. Can you do protection analysis on the M1 IP? Yep, I'll be looking at most everything new on dev server. Well, it looks really odd. For sure. It's pretty fast though. 47 kilometers per hour it seems like. Is this a Rheinmetall gun? I don't think it is, right? It's only 9.0. This thing does seem like it'll be very fun to play though. Let me compare it to a, what is this, a T62? Wow, so it's actually really big. Or bigger than you'd think. Just as big as the T62, I guess. Yeah, this thing is gonna be a little beast. I feel like it's not gonna be that well if it gets up tier to 10.0 a lot, but the thing is, a lot of 9.0s are being introduced. Like, the XM1 is 9.0, there's XM803, M60 Rise. Lots of 9.0s being introduced into the game, so I'm going to guess that, again, another 9.0. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be less 9.0 tanks being up tiered to 10.0. But I could be completely wrong. Try the T55 AM1. So it seems like it looks a lot like a T62M as well. Looks like it's a little bit higher, I guess. I guess it's just the same thing as the T62M, but just on a T55 chassis. Hello, John. This is gonna be scum spaded. Wow. So it doesn't look like these are gonna have as good shells as the as their German counterparts, but you do get the ATGM on it, which seems like it's gonna be very good at 600mm of penetration. Oh wow, it actually gets APC-BC as well. I don't know how useful that's gonna be. Never know, it might be useful from the side. You can get on people's sides. So yeah, it seems like it's just the exact same thing as the T62M1. Just on a T-55 chassis. Oh. Alright, let's load up some Sabo. See if we can pen an Abrams. Wow. Hmm. So, definitely doesn't seem like really anything special. I do really like the looks of it though. It also doesn't seem like it's going to get the side skirts that the T62M gets. Which, they're not particularly effective as far as I know, but still just one more little difference between them. Is the BMP-2 new? So it looks like it's got a 30mm autocannon instead of the BMP-1's different cannon. It gives me a, kind of feels like a Bradley almost. 600mm pen on the ATGM and 100mm of pen with a 30mm autocannon. Yes, the dev server is open to anyone. No, you don't have to get a pack to be able to play the dev server. Wow, this thing's only at 7.7? This thing is gonna destroy. Side armor. Oh, cool. Doubt it'll be very effective. Yeah. 12mm of armor. How do you get Golden Eagles? Well, if you have them on your main account, they should carry over to the dev server. But the reason I have like 2 million right now is because Gaijin gave me some to be able to look at stuff like this. Don't care about the researching anything else. Alright, let's test this thing. Let's try the APDS and see how well that does. Oh, I almost wonder if you could also use this as a as an anti-air gun. I doubt you get the radar thing. Wow, holy shit. Holy crap. Shooting temp high? Oh, maybe this thing needs to like cool down before you can like shoot it. The heck, how do you fire these? Are these guide by wire or? Oh, they are. Yep, so it just seems like standard ATGMs. Holy. Wow! Every single one of those rounds has 100mm of pen. Wow. almost wish there was a, let me see how much elevation the gun has. Wow, yeah, you could totally use this as, anti-air. And it seems like it's got plenty of ammo. That is really, really cool. Is that all for Russia? I believe it is. I also like that they're putting the BMP before the Object 906. We'll get to helicopters later. Let's try this new M1 Abrams. So it almost seems like it has even less armor than the first Abrams, because if you look at the hull armor and turret armor, maybe I'm just completely mistaken. It almost seems like it has less armor. As far as I know, it's the exact same as the regular Abrams. So I'm not gonna really bother test driving that. Ooh, M247. This thing looks cool as hell. Was this like a weird M60 chassis or M48 chassis? It gets some smoke grenade. Alright, that's fine. So it looks like the max pin is going to be 76 millimeters. Let's go ahead and test drive it. Let's go with the mostly AP round. We'll see if we can't pin the Leo at all. Holy. Wow. So, it looks like it's just a Bofors cannon. Except it shoots really heckin' fast. It's also very, very tall, it seems like. Wow. I am actually really curious to see how... It has proximity shells, are you serious? Oh, that must be the big hype about it. That's actually going to be really interesting, especially with the addition of helicopters. Anything new? Anything else from America? Does not seem like it. M48 GA2. This is an M48 with a Leo cannon? Whoa. That is really, really cool. I actually really, really like the American M48. So I feel like this is gonna be really, really fun. Let me see. So yeah, it's gonna be like a, it's gonna be like an M48, except it's got Sabo. and better HeatFS, even though I think it's like 0.3 BR higher. So that'll be interesting to see how that factors into how well it does. Let's go ahead and test drive this. I like the base like green kind of camouflage. How long is the dev server open for? I'm not sure. It's probably gonna be open for like a day or so, and then they'll do another dev server later. So it does seem like the back is slightly different from the regular M48's chassis. As far as I can tell, it doesn't have a stabilizer. I'm not very surprised about that because the Leo doesn't have a stabilizer and the regular M48 doesn't have a stabilizer. So yeah, it's basically just a ooh, that mantlet looks like it might have a lot of armor. It seems just as fast and maneuverable as the M48 as well. I feel like I'm gonna be having a lot of fun with that. Yeah, Warren, I'm just saving helicopters for the end, after I test out all the tanks and stuff. I think I've only got a couple... Wait, isn't this a warrior? Oh, is this like the, Huh. So this seems like it's gonna be a lot like a BMP. 600 millimeters of pen on the ATGM, just like the BMP. And I think it's got double the amount of BMPs, because doesn't the, or ATGMs, because doesn't the regular BMP only have 4? And this actually has more pen on the, is this an autocannon as well? Yeah, this is an autocannon as well. It's got more pen, more ATGMs. Oh, it's at a 0.6 BR higher. So that's what's going to factor in, it seems like. I still think this is going to do extremely, extremely well. Just like the BMP. Whoa, is this ERA? Oh, no, it's just side skirts. That is really, really... Is this like an early Bradley? Or is this just some like completely separate British thing? Oh, I can take all kinds of shells. Alright. Okay, so it seems like the ATGM's fired down a little bit. Well, the autocannon on this is definitely not nearly as fast as the BMP-2's autocannon, even though it's got 10 millimeters more of pen. ATGM is wire guided. Yeah, I feel like a big thing is going to be watching for the ATGM firing downwards a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and test out the Leopard A1A1 with the Rheinmetall gun. And then we'll start looking at helicopters. Wow, this thing looks just beefy. 417 millimeters on the Sabo and 650 on the HEATFS. So I don't think it gets the later Sabo shell like the Leo 2A4 gets. Still gonna be very, very effective though, holy crap. This thing at 9.0 is going to do really, really well, I think. Especially if this thing gets down-tiered. Doesn't seem like the greatest stabilizer though. Bouncing everywhere. It's also very, very fast, holy crap. And this is also a premium. The German XM1 question mark? I'd actually prefer this over the XM1 in my opinion. Alright, let's start looking at helicopters. So I'm wondering how different all of these are going to be from each other. Let's go ahead and test out the premium one. Oh, it gets tow missiles? Oh shit. Those look cool as fuck. Let's see if I can even figure out how to fly this thing. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Ooh, the cockpit is really cool. So, how do these tow missiles work? How's the button for it? Space? Space is not... Do you have to lock on to something? Don't tell me these are lock on. Oh, you have to be in this mode. Oh, that's so cool. So I wonder if you can actually fire downwards even if you're not pointing that way. Okay, this is extremely cool. These poor milk trucks. I feel like this is gonna be a little bit OP. Holy crap. I feel like you can just sit like 2 miles away and just snipe people with those missiles. Let's try out the Viper. 10.0? What kind of rockets are those? Wow, there's a lot of different... Holy crap. Let's go and spade this. Oh, it's got different kinds of tow missiles. Placing a helicopter blades. So you can have tow missiles and hydro rockets on this. Wow. So I wonder how different the... Wow, tow 2, 900 millimeters of penetration. It's like the original ones get 630 millimeters. Is there also a tow 2? Tow 4? That is very, very weird. I guess let's go ahead and test these out. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the same mechanics as the tow missile on the UX-1C. Holy crap. So it does seem to be the same thing. Ooh. So you've got 4 different views on this, it looks like. So I guess... this is supposed to be meant for the gunner, I guess. This is meant for tow missiles. See if you can't hit one from this. Oh, you can zoom in with this as well? Wow. And then you've got cockpit view. Can you even fire a tow missile from this view? No, you can't. You can fire rockets, though. It seems like it's definitely gonna take a little bit to get used to the helicopter controls. They seem kinda strange. That is so cool though, how you can, you know, fire and get many kills without actually putting yourself in too much danger. Especially from all these new radar-guided SPAA. These controls are very weird. This is actually so cool, though. I think we're a bit too close to do that accurately, but... Helicopters are going to be so fun. Starting to get like almost Battlefield vibes. What are they gonna add next? Like lock-on missiles? Alright, let's look at the Russian helicopters. Let's try the premium one first. Does seem like it's got a cool camo. Green rotors and everything. What kind of armament do we have? So, Falanga rockets? Oh, and it's got bombs as well. Interesting. So I wonder if these Falangas are basically tow missiles. I guess let's test it and find out. What if there's like a helicopter crew? It seems like it's just one for aviation. I also wonder if like you have two people in your helicopter, that if one gets like shot out, if you're still gonna be able to fly and shoot and stuff. Alright, gunner's view. Seems pretty similar to the Vipers. And yep, so the Falangas are also tow missiles. I really like this cockpit. So you can't actually shoot in the cockpit because I guess it's the gunner controlling that machine gun. Since the tow missiles are going to be basically the same. Oh wow. I didn't notice this before. I don't know if this is a thing for only this, but the camera tracks the where you're firing if you just leave your mouse there, or sometimes it does. Let's see if we can't turn around and get some rockets on target. Those are some weird looking rocket pods. Then we've also got bombs, apparently. We'll try to see how those work. Alright, so the rockets seem basically the same. Let's see if we can get some bombs on target. Okay, bombs didn't drop. Is there a separate control for bombs? 3. Or mouse button 4? Alright. Trying to remember which one is mouse button 4. Oh, they drop one at a time. That is really cool. So on this one you've got ATGMs, rockets, and bombs. Definitely seems like these helicopters have a little bit of ordnance. Let's go and try the Mi-35M, which is the 10-0 helicopter. The helicopter tech tree is very strange as well. I guess you can't start unlocking helicopters until you reach aircraft or tank rank 5. Does seem a little bit strange. So it looks pretty much the same as the Mi-24. And then I'm gonna guess it's the same thing as the Viper. It's got Ataka rockets and 40 S8KO. Don't tell me this gets 16 ATGMs. Are you telling me you can take out 16 plus tanks in one go? There's no way. Seems like these also have 800 millimeters of pen, which is absolutely plenty to kill basically anything. Let's see if these are what I think they are. Whoa, that's so cool. When you're on the ground, the mid portion opens up. Holy. Wow. One second. This is a 23 millimeter autocannon. That fires extremely fast. So, geez, this has 16 ATGM missiles. That seems a teeny tiny bit up here. I wonder if you can control them all at once. No, you can only control one at once. And then the rockets seem same as basically all of the rockets. The autocannon does not have many rounds, it seems like, but it fires extremely fast. I also wonder how much the flight performance is gonna matter in, say, ground RB. Very, very cool. Alright, I'll try out some of the earlier helicopters, I guess. I doubt they're gonna be very good, though. This seems like a very, very early helicopter. Does this get tow missiles? It does get tow missiles, wow. I wonder if the earliest... Okay, so the earliest Russian helicopter gets tow missiles, and the earliest American helicopter did not. Take off, run 3 feet. No, it doesn't get tows, it's Russian? Well, it's basically the same as tow missiles, right? We'll see how differently it flies from the later helicopters, I guess. I just say 160,000 RP for cover? Jesus Christ. It's only got a 50 cal gun. Oh, that's so cool. The back opens up. Oh, you can see the gunner there as well. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, it's basically the same thing. Guided missiles. Rip milk trucks. This also has bombs as well. So I guess just drop the same way. Drop so the outside two drop, then the left one drops, and then the right one drops. You can actually track them to the ground. Cool. So honestly, I feel like the helicopters are gonna be kind of extremely OP. It may also make people get into fighter planes more, you know, fighter jets and stuff, to take out these helicopters that can do so much devastation to your ground team. I think that is mostly it. So this one only gets a 7.62 minigun. And no tow missiles. I wonder how good, like, just extra MGs would be. I think I saw on another one. So you're just having the ability? Turret times 2? Wait. Wait, this is a turret? Hold on, I'm gonna test it. How does this work? Oh, it's so they can, like it's so they can shoot to the side and stuff? That's kinda cool. And it seems like they only both shoot forward if you're pointing completely forward. That is actually kind of cool. I feel like it's going to be kind of useless though. I think that's mostly everything. I didn't test fly every single helicopter, but I'm gonna guess all these ones in the middle are gonna be basically the same. Well, you can have 8 extra can- oh, okay, hold on, I have to test this. Ah crap, I need to buy more lions. I only have 2 million eagles to buy more lions with. So this has a 30mm cannon and 8 extra 23mm cannons. Holy crap. That's gonna be very good for, I guess, taking out other helicopters and killing soft targets and open top stuff. After we can see the helis. They're on the dev server, and I think you can only see them if you ordered a heli pack. I know that if you go into a regular tank realistic battle, at least when I did it, it gave me a helicopter just right off the bat. Holy crap. Look at the recoil on this thing. Holy crap. That is kind of insane. And the helicopters are very, very janky. What the heck? Oh, that sound is so cool. Doesn't seem like it gets much ammo since it's got 8 or 9 guns. Also got a lot of recoil. Does seem like the 30mm cannon has a little bit more ammo than the 23s have. And I think that's basically it, unless anyone else has something they want me to test. Can you get a link to the dev server? I'll see if I can find the link for y'all. Alright, if y'all look in chat, you can see the link that'll take you to a forum post. And just scroll down a little bit, and there's a big box that says how to install the dev server. And then it just says download the dev server, and you just download it right there. Fly the Black Hawk? Oh yeah, totally. But yeah, I think that's everything. It has the M1 IP ERA modification, does it? No. I'll spade it and test drive it, but as far as I know, it's the exact same thing as the regular M1 Abrams. Does anyone know what the IP stands for? wonder if it gets a different camo or something. Cat 87 camouflage? What's that say? Viper? On the mantlet? Or on the gun breech? Ooh. That's actually kinda cool. Reminds me of the M46 Tiger. And then a bunch of the regular camos. Best helicopter so far? I'm probably gonna go with the Russian 10-0 helicopter. Because it gets 16 ATGMs, then 40 rockets, and a super fast firing 23mm autocannon. So that's my favorite so far. I guess I'll test drive this, and this will probably be the last thing. The IP means improved performance? Is that what it means? Does the regular M1 have the, that little thing on the back of the turret? I don't think it does. And it's got like some like side racks on the turret or whatever, and as far as I can tell, that's kind of the only difference. There's not really anything that's gonna make that much of a difference.
Destroyed. On target.
So yeah, basically the exact same as the regular one it runs. Should be better armor in the engine. From what I can tell, if you look at the max speed, the regular M1 has 72 kilometers an hour max speed, and this one has 68 kilometers per hour max speed. And then hull armor, 133 and 133, and 145 and 145. So it's also a little bit heavier. It's the exact same engine, different speeds, very slight armor improvement. Turret. Oh, does it have different turret armor? Oh wow, yeah. External composite armor within ERA elements 800 millimeters. Wow. So yeah, this is a little bit of an improvement. So it's got 200 millimeters extra turret armor. I'm gonna guess that's for chemical weapons. And Win Abrams, just the Chad and Win Abrams IP. I am curious to see how much the extra turret protection will do for it. It seems like the lower glacis, or the lower glacis, it's pretty much the same. Does the sides have any extra? No, sides are pretty much the same, so it's just these front turret mantlets. That's I think that's it. This stuff is easy to know when you have an X and when Abrams drivers run. Really? That's really cool. I played with someone in a custom battle the other day that said their friend drives a Leopard 2A4. Thanks, Fluffy. Love you, buddy. Alright, that should be it. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you all for watching. Hope you got some insight into what the helicopters and new vehicles are going to be like. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Maybe. Goodbye.